This is the history of United States of America before it becomes the United States of America. We are going back 1750s, where we can see that it was still 13 Britain colonies, which we got here to know. These 13 Britain colonies were ruled by Britain under the King of Britain and the Parliament, but they were having their own ways of doing things, and they were having a governor who was chosen by the Britain King. All they were working in favor of Britain. They were allies of Britain or supporters or working under the idea of supporting Britain, because Britain was the one which was controlling laws, taxes, and trades over these 13 colonies. These 13 colonies were Virginia, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maryland, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Delaware, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. They were all under Britain King. But when time goes around 1750 to 1750s, these people, they call their great fathers, who come out with the idea of being united so that they can have their independence, or they can rule themselves, they can be free from Britain. These people, the first one was Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was a diplomat, thinker, and writer. He helped United Colonies and secure French support during the Revolutionary War in 1754. That's when he proposed a plan of union which was rejected by both the colonies and Britain. These they call it Auburn Congress. In 1760s to 70s, more tension was coming with Britain. The colonies were having more tensions with Britain over taxes, laws, and rights. The colonies realized they need to unite to resist British control. Then they come up with the first Continental Congress, which was held in 1774, but only 12 colonies were there to discuss a joint response. Therefore, from there, they had to have a second Continental Congress in 1774. From this meeting, they managed the war effort and eventually declared independence in 1776. That's when America got its independence. That was 1776. These people were pushing Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, George Washington, and James Madison were pushing for the United States so that they can be free from Britain. But if they remain one, they saw that they could not have the power to free themselves from the Britain. That is, at around 1781, they were using Articles of Confederation, which created a weak nation government to coordinate the war. Yeah, around this time, that's when they see their nation was weak because there was no strong constitution for them to use. Later, they come up with the US Constitution in 1787 to replace the articles created. This one created a strong unified federation system. So that's when we see the United States coming from. The United States, they got their first president, who was George Washington. From 1789 to 1797, he got his two terms. His vice president was John Adams. Mr. George Washington, he was just a president, never belongs to any political party. He was just a president which never belonged to any political party, because he was the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during American Revolutionary War. After the war, he helped unite the new nation and was chosen as the first leader under the US Constitution. He set many precedents, like serving only 2 terms, forming a cabinet, and staying neutral in foreign conflicts. He is often called the father of his country because of his leadership in founding the United States. So George Washington was among those American fathers. They call their fathers who got them to the independence. Another one was Thomas Jefferson. He wrote the Declaration of Independence in 1776, believing in individual rights and self-government. Argued that the colonies had the right to break free from Britain. We got John Adams, a strong advocate for independence. He helped push the Continental Congress to declare independence, later become the second US president. Benjamin Franklin, a diplomat, thinker, and a writer, helped unite the colonies and secure French support during the Revolutionary War. James Madison, known as the father of the Constitution, played a huge role in pushing the US government after independence.